St. John's School offers a diverse and challenging learning environment for its elementary and middle school students. The students are bright, energetic, and digitally capable of using technology. The middle school students are aware of the various uses of equipment and would increase their learning levels if they could use more 2.0 tools in the classroom. Teachers should learn to be well versed in technology instruction because a whole new landscape of learning is at our fingertips.
Use some lined paper, and she'll use that for a teacher demonstration. Each student should have a pencil to record data.
They have a website that has worksheets, videos for middle school experiments, but this year they also included elementary school K through 5. And it has videos. It has a video for the teacher to show how the experiment works, and then it also has a video for the students to watch before they come into the lab.
Oh, okay, so what you're looking at now
I'm
is the
looking
teacher
at the
prep.
teachers, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I also watch the student prep. The videos explain this experiment enough so that I can figure out what they need to do.
Okay, so what else do you use besides the Lab Learner?
Well, science, we don't have a textbook. We use the Lab Learner program.
Okay, so that's pretty much exclusive, the only tool that you use on the internet.
If they need to do any work for me, they create it on Google Docs. But there's no other textbook or anything else. I mean, they might research on the internet. Next week, they'll start, or the week after, a brochure on ecosystems where we are not even using the Lab Learner program.
Okay.
And they'll use the internet for that.
I remember
for
that
resources.
they did that last year.
Yeah,
They had to make a
did.
brochure. They use like Google Publisher. Like that?
I let them use whatever they want. Word has a template, and so does Google, so they can use whatever they want. 8th grade is the only class that really uses Google Docs with me.
Now, do you teach them how to do that, or does the computer?
Computer does not. I showed them
Oh,
how
okay.
to do it.
Oh, that's great.
There's 4 or 5 of us taking a class this summer that has to do with digital storytelling, storyboards. Edmodo, have you heard of Edmodo? Yeah, so we don't use that, so it's a class on that. So it's a technology class that we'll be taking.
Works with the iPad, and you set up a lesson for your students, and from the teacher site, instead of having one kid, call one kid up to the board, the Nearpod has every kid has their own iPad. So when you say, what is a triangle? Show me a triangle. Instead of one child coming up and drawing a triangle, all 30 or whatever you have in class can do a triangle on their
Are they all hooked up online?
They're all hooked up online, and it comes back and shows you what each individual child is doing. And you can pull up lessons that are already created for various topics on Nearpod. You can design it so they can only see the screen you want them to see, or you can have it self-paced so they can do their own work on whatever topic you want. So it allows you to do, it's very cool. I don't do it because I don't have my own iPad to set it all up, but if I could do more, I would do more.
Would you use training? Do you need training for that?
I went to training last year and how to do it, and then there's all kinds of podcasts and things to teach you how to do it better. I was introduced to it last summer at a training. I haven't implemented it because I don't have time.
Is it an expensive program to use?
It's free to get started, but you have to have use of the iPads, and you have to have activities. But
Well, the school does have the iPads.
School has the iPads, but you have to sign them up. They also use Pearson online assessment for reading, and parents can log in and monitor their child's progress on that, which is very, very cool.
Right.
And what else?
You mentioned Google Earth.
Google Earth. For social studies, we use Google Earth to find a city, to find our town. Especially we do where I live, where I am in space. We go in from space and we actually find the school. It actually showed the playground last year, which was really cool. The kids could see the playground from Google Earth. And they fly in, and we also flew to the Grand Canyon just for fun. I do all my lesson planning on Google Docs.
Oh, okay.
So that I can find them at home or find them here. And I just set up a template and leave a blank template up and use my lesson planning on that. I use YouTube clips all the time for all the subjects, small little Bible story
Short
snippets, little short snippets all the time in first grade.
Oh, okay.
Also, they have a lecture company for grammar songs. And
I love that.
Okay. That's quick and simple.
As you mentioned, we use Power School, and what's great about it is it's got all student information in here. We can even house all their health records here, and it's got staff information as well. So it's pretty much one program that we can do.
And you do the attendance with that too.
Attendance, office visits, even to the clinic, so everything is really logged on there for each and every kiddo. And I'll add one more great thing. When the Power School is connected to the school messenger system, which is nice. The school messenger system is the all-call email that we use.
Oh, the phone calls.
So the phone call as well as the mass email. So now, before, anytime I made changes, I had to change it in Power School and School Messenger. So now they're linked. So that is a nice addition that Power School added versus
And you
Rediker,
can access
which we
that
used
on your
before.
cell phone, right?
Yes.
Very nice.
I wish Power School had a little more interactivity with School Messenger, so we had more capabilities in that. But a lot of it's out of our control. The diocese selects what we use, so we're limited on what we can make things do based on what they think we should have.
Right.
And they bought Power School for the entire diocese, so it covers the high school as well as all the elementary schools.
Oh, okay.
So the parent portal is very interactive for parents. It allows them to see grades.
Right.
Grades are recorded and kept in Power School, plus health histories, records of immunizations, things like that are all stored in Power School
So
as well.
Power School
It
is a
has a
huge
health-
giant
It
as
has
far
a
as
health
running
component
everything.
folder program, and I'm hoping to expand. They're hoping to expand the use of that for statistical and data keeping.
And these records will carry over with the student to the next grade or the
We
next school?
practice under the regulation. We have to send hard copies with them when they leave here, transfer to another school, and certain hard copies of records we have to keep.
No, I've talked with several teachers about what they're using in class as far as like using internet sites or web 2.0.
There, but what we are doing is we're using Google Docs now for
Okay.
the upper school. So they could collaborate on this and they could share that
Right.
via Google Docs. So
Okay,
that
now
will
are
work.
they loading their videos up? On Google?
No, right now we're just keeping them local. We're keeping them local. Haven't gotten to that point. So we're
Okay.
having fun with technology.
Any like favorite programs that the kids really like to do, whether it's K through 8?
Well, I know, I mean, they're liking the whole iMovie kind of thing, and a lot of them are now using their phones to do their little iMovies, so they're doing classwork on their phones,
Right.
which is kind of a cool
Use your
thing.
own tool,
Well,
right?
Well, and they have it with them all the time. So there's a big change in the classroom because we spend so much time saying, put your phones away, you can't have your phones in class, and now it's like, oh, break it out, come on, let's hook it up and see what you've got. So that's kind of a a change of venues.
There's a multitude of resources for teachers to learn 2.0 tools to teach to their students. By using these new innovative tools, St. John's can prepare its students better to enter high school and careers using 21st century skills. At the rate technology is increasing in the schools, it won't be long before students will have access to their classes online, anytime, anywhere. St. John should stay ahead of the waves of technology by encouraging these digital natives to use the tools they feel most comfortable with.